Hello everyone and welcome back to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. Are you someone who is currently studying in 2nd PU and want to appear for KCET 2025 exam? Or maybe you are someone who has already cleared your PU in 2024 but again wants to appear in KCET 2025 exam. Then what all you must know, that we are going to discuss everything that you should know before appearing KCET 2025 exam. So we are going to discuss about question pattern, examination pattern. We also going to discuss about the syllabus. We are also going to discuss what all important information that you must know before appearing KCET 2025 exam. Now let's start this. If you are watching this video, take a pen, take a paper and let's start this journey together. What is KCET 2025 exam is all about? If you are appearing in KCET 2025, then you must know that you can either select engineering courses, okay, that is BE, BTech courses across various subjects, and allied courses such as B Pharma, agricultural science, or you want to appear for animal husbandry and veterinary science. These all you can appear via KCET 2025 exam. Now, if you are appearing for engineering courses, then you have to appear for physics, chemistry and maths test. And if you are appearing for allied courses, then you have to appear for physics, chemistry and biology. Okay. So, if you are appearing for allied courses, physics, chemistry, biology. If you are appearing for engineering courses, physics, chemistry and maths. Now, let us look into the admission as per 2024 bulletin, what all you have to do for engineering and technology courses. Engineering and technology courses, for example, BTech in computer science and machine learning, AIML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, that is a part of BTech computer science. So, you can apply to that course via appearing CET 2025 exam, and for that you have to appear PCM. So, P stands for physics, C for chemistry, M for maths. Farm science courses, agriculture, sericulture, horticulture. For that you have to appear all 4 subjects PCMB. Now remember, in this agricultural course, if your family is a registered farmer, if you have the certification for farming, then you can get a 50% reservation in this course. 50% of the seats are reserved for agriculturalist, okay, agriculturalist quota. To get the benefit of that quota, apart from appearing PCMB, you also have to appear for a practical exam that also has a 50% weightage of overall scoring, and that practical exam is only available for those who belongs to the families of farmers. Rest 50% students, that includes all the other quotas, SC, ST, OBC and general students, general candidates, they get 50% quota on that also, and for that they have to appear all 4 subjects. For Bachelor of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry, that is and Neuropathy and Yoga, and BSc Nursing, you have to appear for Physics, Chemistry and Biology. For B Pharma, 2nd year B Pharma and Pharma D, you have to appear for PCM or PCB, both are okay. Okay, so you have understood everything. If you have not understood anything, if you need any clarity, don't forget to mention that in the comment below. Mode of this exam is offline. As per 2024, it was conducted in offline mode. And what is the syllabus? Syllabus is as prescribed by Department of Pre-University Education of Karnataka State. That is, whatever you are studying in your first, you have already studied in your first PUC, also whatever you are currently studying in your second PUC, the same thing is your syllabus, that is NCERT book. That is whatever is in that book, that is the syllabus for your KCET 2025 exam. Now, KCET is generally held in 2 days in 4 different sessions for 4 subjects. Now, what is the meaning of that? 2 days, 4 subject, okay, and different session. What is the meaning of this? Let us understand that in detail. So, in 2024, for example, the exam happened in 2 days, 18th and 19th April. 18th and 19th April. Now, in 18th April, physics, mathematics and biology was conducted. Mathematics and biology biology and mathematics were conducted on 18th of July, 18th of April and 19th of April. Physics and chemistry were conducted, right? Now, first half means in the morning from 10:30 to 11:50, the first half, that is called the first session. Okay, first session bio was conducted, and from 2:30 to 3:50 math was conducted. That is day 1 session 1, day 1 session 2. Similarly, on 19th also, 19th of April, first half physics, second half chemistry. So you have to appear 4 subjects in 2 days, in back to back days. First one exam in the morning, one exam in the afternoon. Similarly, in the day 2 also, one exam in the morning, another exam in the afternoon. Now, each subject has 60 questions. So you have to answer 60 questions, and for answering correctly all the 60 questions, you will get 60 marks. So for other exam, maybe you will get 4 marks, 3 marks, 2 marks, but for KCET, each question carries 1 mark only. And most importantly, there is no negative marking. There is no negative marking. Even if you make some small mistakes, by mistake you make some error, that is not very bad for you, because there is no negative marking. The time duration, very important, the time duration for each subject is 80 minutes. It is not 60 minutes, it is not 70 minutes, it is 80 minutes, but you will not get the entire time to answer your question. How much time you will get? First 10 minutes when the exam begins, when you enter the exam hall, you will get your OMR sheet, you will get your question paper, and you have your hall ticket with you. Using that, you have to write your name, your CET number, version code of the question paper given to you, and the serial number. Okay, all these things you have to write on your OMR sheet. Everything, all the details you need to enter in your OMR sheet by looking at the question paper as well as looking at the hall ticket. This 10 minutes you are not allowed to answer anything. Next 70 minutes when the exam starts, they will allow you to tear the question paper open and you can start answering the questions. So next 70 minutes will be given to you to candidate read, solve and shade the answers. So what is the meaning of this? So next 70 minutes you can read the question paper, you can solve the question paper, and you can mark the correct answer in the OMR sheet. We will discuss how to mark the OMR sheet as well. Each question paper will be of multiple questions, objective type question. Now what is the meaning of a MCQ or objective type question? So an MCQ generally has a question, the trajectory of a projectile is. Now this is the question, so that means the sentence is incomplete, and how you can complete the sentence? By choosing the appropriate option from the given option. So multiple choice, is given, 1, 2, 3, 4 are given, and from there you have to choose the correct option. So either semicircle or ellipse or parabola in the absence of air resistance. So these are the 4 options. So generally a question and 4 option is called a MCQ question, multiple choice question. Now let us look into the OMR sheet. What is the OMR sheet? Candidates will mark the answer on OMR sheet. If you answer the in your question paper itself, there is no marks. You have to mark the OMR sheet. How to mark correctly the OMR sheet? We will discuss that as well. Sample OMR sheet is released by KEA, and this looks like this. Okay, there is a complete detailed part of the OMR sheet, and it comprises of 2 sheets. So basically there will be one sheet top of another sheet. Okay, 2 sheets will be there, and the upper sheet is to be used for the purpose of marking the answer. So when you get, there will be sheet like this, and there will be a sheet on below that also, and you have to use the upper sheet to mark the answer. So for example, if correct answer for question 1 is A, you mark it A. Okay, and this sheet, the upper sheet will be later used for scanning, evaluation, and the lower sheet will be returned to the candidate. So whatever you are answering on the top, that same carbon copy will be printed on the lower sheet, and that lower sheet will be later returned to you. You can keep it and later check if your answers are correct or not. Now, the candidates shall mark the correct answer by ball point pen, very important, not pencil, not any gel pen, only ball point pen for your own good. Now, suppose there is a question, say question number 12, same question number 12, the trajectory of projectile is, the correct answer is option C. How can you mark in the OMR sheet? So, question number 12, you go to question number 12, you find the option C and you mark it using a ball point pen, no other pen is allowed. So, you have to mark it using ball point pen only. Now, so how to mark correctly in the OMR sheet? How can you mark correctly in the OMR sheet? There are multiple ways, but only one way is correct, that is this. Okay, only this method of marking is correct, where you fill the circle completely without leaving any gap. Now, you can use black ballpoint pen, you can use blue ballpoint pen, there is no issue, but it has to be a ballpoint pen. This method of marking is incorrect, this method of marking is also incorrect, this method of marking is also incorrect, this method is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is incorrect. You cannot mark multiple answers in a single question. So, if a question has option 1 correct option, you have to mark that correct option only, and for KCET there is no multiple correct answer options. So, only one option is correct and you have to mark only the correct option. If you mark multiple options, that will be incorrect. Now, you can download this sheet from KEA website. I will provide the link in the description box, and you can download it and you can practice it while writing your mock tests. Okay, it is very important that you are familiar with how to mark the OMR sheet correctly. Next is determination of merit. So, your exam is completed, you have written the exam, now how your rank will be determined? For that, 50% weightage of the marks is in the KCET exam. So, whatever exam you are writing, only 50% is taken from your KCET exam, except agriculture. Agriculture has a different metrics. If you are interested in agricultural science, I can explain that in detail, mention that in the comment below. 50% weightage for the marks scored in the PCM is qualifying examination, that is your board exam, that is your PU board final exam. So, 50%, suppose in your board exam you scored in physics, you scored some whatever marks you scored in PCM, suppose you scored 280 out of 300. You scored 280 out of 300, very good score, you scored almost 90% in all the subjects, and in your CET exam out of 180 you scored suppose say 120 marks. Okay, you scored 120 marks in CET exam PCM and you scored PCM 280 in your final exam. Now, how your marks will be determined? So, 50% from this, 50% from this is 60 and 50% from this is 140. So, total marks is 200. Okay. So, if your board exam is very good, even though your CET exam is not as expected, you can still score a good marks and get a good rank because your PU board result was very good. So, do not forget to focus, lose focus on your PU board. PU board result is very important. On the basis of marks obtained by candidates in physics, chemistry and mathematics subjects in Common Entrance Test 2024 and the marks obtained by the candidates in physics, chemistry and mathematics subjects in the qualifying examination taken in equal proportions. Equal proportion means 50-50. Okay. So, if you still have any doubt, do not forget to mention that in the comment. Now, let us discuss in detail about the syllabus of all the subjects one by one. So, for mathematics, what all are the syllabus? Sets, relations and functions, trigonometric functions, complex number and quadratic equation, linear inequalities, permutation and combination, binomial theorem, sequence and series, straight lines, conic section, 3D geometry, limits and derivatives, statistics, probability from PU1. These all the chapters are from PU1. Next is all the maths chapter from PU2, relations and function, inverse trigonometric function, matrices, determinants, continuity and differentiability, application of differentiation, integrals, application of integrals, differential equation, vector algebra, 3D geometry, linear programming and probability from second PU. So, these all the chapters from second PU that you need to study for mathematics. For physics, you have to start with units and measurement, motion in a straight line, motion in a plane, laws of motion, work, energy, power, system of particles and rotational motion. This is basically 2 chapters. Gravitation, mechanical properties of solids and fluids, this is also 2 chapters. Thermal properties of matter, thermodynamics and kinetic theory of gases, oscillations, waves. These all the chapters from your first PU. From your second PU, electric charges and field, electrostatic potential and capacitance, current, electricity, moving charges and magnetism, magnetism and matter, electromagnetic induction, alternating current, electromagnetic waves, ray optics, wave optics, dual nature of radiation and matter, atoms and nuclei, and semiconductor electronics. These are the chapters from your second PU. So, all the chapters you have to study to score well in the KCET 2025 exam. And if you are wondering how can I study, there is a strategy video that we have uploaded before that. So, you should watch that video as well. For chemistry, we have to start with basic principles of chemistry 1, basic principles of chemistry 2, atomic structure 1, atomic structure 2, periodic classification, chemical bonding and molecular structure, thermodynamics and thermochemistry, chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, redox reaction, some basic principle and techniques 1 to 3, and hydrocarbons. These are from your PU 1. Now, for your PU 2, chemistry chapter solutions, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, D and F block, coordination of compounds, halogens and halogens, alcohol, phenol and ethers, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acid and derivatives, nitrogen compounds, biomolecules. These are all from your second PU of chemistry. All the other chapters that we are not showing here, that means they are deleted. So, you do not need to study anything that is not shown here. Next is biology. In biology, diversity in living world, biological classification, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, morphology of flowering plant, anatomy and flowering plant, structural organization in animals, cell the unit of life, biomolecules, cell cycle and cell division, photosynthesis of in higher plants, respiration in plants, plants growth and development, breathing exchange of gas, body fluid and circulation, excretory products and their elimination, locomotion and movement, neural control and coordination, chemical coordination and integration. These are all from PU 1. The list is very long. For PU 2, the list is very a little bit less. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants, human reproduction, reproductive health, principle of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance, evolution, human health and disease, microbes in human welfare, biotechnology, principles and process, biotechnology and its application, organisms and populations, ecosystems, biodiversity and conservation. These are all the chapters from your biology second PU. Now, if you still have any doubts, do not forget to mention that in the comment. And if you are watching this video for the first time, if you are in our channel for the first time, do not forget to subscribe button, click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss out any single update related to KCET 2025 exam. This will include all the lectures, this will include all the updates that are coming from KEA. Thank you.